Hey y'all, I am Celeste, and today I am going to be showing you how I do a haircut on straight hair, and I am cutting his hair completely wet. I'm doing this voiceover outside just because either you're going to hear my daughter screaming or the birds chirping. So I chose the birds. But I started by parting his hair in 3 sections, and then you can see he has a hole in the back of his hair, and he is ready to even it out. I have gave him a trim a couple of times before, but we just took off the bare minimum. We did not even his hair out at all. So I'm combing it out, and he had a little taper in the back. Did I just pull it down that you can see? So I'm gonna start in the middle because we're gonna even it all out, and I'm gonna comb it down and then cut that straight across. When you're combing, you want to make sure the hair is smoothed out, and that's why you want to cut on either completely wet or completely dry hair. So once I do that cut, I'm just gonna go all the way across the back of his head, and I'm going to also move the hair out as I'm cutting, to be able to connect it all the way around his perimeter. So as I'm cutting, I'm moving the chair as well, just so the section I'm cutting will be in front of me, so I can make sure that I'm getting a even cut. So I'm going to take that little piece out that he had his little taper in, and I'm also going to trim that as well, just to make sure that can eventually catch up. Typically it will catch up because your hair at the bottom typically grows pretty fast. So a lot of times it'll just catch up really quick. So I'm just trimming that, making sure it's even, and then I'm going to take some more from that section. So usually I typically take the back and cut it in 3 sections. So right now we're about to start working on the interior of the haircut, and yeah, even right here, I just took the hair, and I'm also gonna do sections again, and I'm gonna pull it down first and cut it even with the perimeter, and then after I cut this section even with the perimeter, I'm going to start working my way up. So I'm just checking right there to make sure it's even with what I want to cut, basically checking my guideline. And then I'm going to continue that all the way across. Once again, I'm making sure I'm moving my body or moving the chair. So where I'm cutting, I'm standing directly in front of it, and I'm not over directing his hair back. I'm making sure I'm cutting it in its place. So I'm combing the hair straight down, and then I'm cutting it, and then I'm moving over to the sides and doing the same thing as well, combing it straight down and cutting it, just because we don't want like a one layer cut. So after I finish the perimeter, I'm going to go on into the interior. So I'm just going to comb it up, and once I comb it up, I'm going to find the guideline, which is at the bottom, and then cut the hair that extends over it. And then I'm going to continue to work my way up. So there I was directing it kind of lower. Here I'm a little higher. And that's just making sure I get off all the split ends in the interior. It's good to, trim your bottom, but you also need to make sure you're trimming the inside of your hair too. So that's what we're doing here. It's such a nice day here. It's like 80 right now, but it's a cast, so it's very cloudy and it's a little breezy. So yeah, it's very nice here right now. And I'm in Minnesota, by the way. But we're gonna move around to the other side and do the same thing. And I wanted to leave it like in real time and try to do a voiceover. I want to try doing more voiceovers because I don't really explain myself well, but I want to start getting more into instructing and just helping people learn my craft. I love doing what I do so much, and cutting is definitely what I specialized in, so it's something that I definitely love to do. It is definitely my passion. I love cutting more than I love braiding. If you could believe that. So after I get done with that part, I'm just going to check by pulling both ends. I close my eyes and just pull slowly to make sure it is even on both sides. And then after that, we're going to take this last little top section and connect it to the section that I just did. And then let me know if y'all like the voiceovers better, or if y'all do just like the traditional YouTube music that I've been using, or if you like how I did it the last time where it was kind of ASMR. I didn't talk and y'all just heard like me cutting and stuff. Typically it just depends on what my client want to do. Like sometimes they be like, you can record but I want to watch TV, or you can record but I want to listen to music, or I just want to be quiet. So it just depends on what they want to do. But what do you guys like? So I'm connecting the top part to the middle part that I just cut. So I'm taking it and I'm pulling it out, and then I'm cutting, and then I'm going to pull it up and then cut some more. And then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Typically, I'll take a middle section, cut that, then take some from the middle section and work my way out. And then typically I'll do 5 sections all together in the back when it's straight hair or fine hair or thinner hair. You could take bigger sections, but if the hair is thicker, then I recommend taking thinner sections. And then I'm just going to take this little piece at the top and pull it all up. So this is a way of cross-checking as well to make sure it is all even. And you see it's a little hanging over, so I'm going to take that off. And then I'm going to go back over here and even it with the top piece with the shortest part of the bottom piece, and then cut that off as well. And then we're going to start with the side. So usually I take the side and do half, and then put the other half up, and then I'm just going to move that around. And then I do have my hand angled, because we're going to make it all meet in the front. So I pulled down the top layer, and I'm just adding that to it. And then I'm going to spin him around and do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to take the bottom half, splitting the sides into two sections. Take the bottom half, put the top half to the side, and then connect it to the back. And like I said, I'm standing in front of the section, so I'm combing straight down from the section that I'm cutting. And then I'm gonna take the top part and trim that. And I'm going all the way around. And I'm going to comb it in the middle so I can connect both sides. I'm sorry, my angle was horrible right here. Do better. So then I'm taking both sides and putting them together. So basically like a middle section. And I'm going to comb that up. And now you have a guideline in the front as well, since we cut the perimeter. So you're just going to take the guideline, cut it off, and then I'm going to connect the part that I just cut with the back that I had already cut. If you know what I'm saying. Ask some questions, because, I do better answering questions, I guess. But then I'm going to connect that, so... And then go back to the front and make sure we're all even. And now, since I did the middle section, I'm going to take that and give him a middle part again. And I'm going to connect that middle to his perimeter now on the sides. So basically it's a guideline at the bottom and it's a guideline at the top, and I'm just connecting it because I did the guideline in the center and then I did the guideline on the perimeter. So now we're just connecting it and we are about to be done with the cut. But guys, yeah, this is my first time doing an actual whole video voiceover. So let me know what you think, what I can improve on. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, we are still connecting the sides. And yeah. Right now, I'm just doing like a little bit of cross-checking. And then we're going to check it with my hands, where I just pull the hair down slowly with my eyes closed and make sure they're moving at the same speed and they come out at the same time. But this is his new haircut. This is me checking. But yes, this is his final result. It's looking a lot better, a lot healthier. And yes, he has a fresh start. I'm still checking. We're still checking. Oh, I found something. It was just a little heavy right there, so I took out some of the weight. Because he does normally wear his hair kind of, he has like a slight little wavy curl. His hair is so nice. But yes, we are all done. I am combing it out and we are ready for his service. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. And let me know how you like it.